boss. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on and you're here with the Crypto Lifer. Shout out to each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You can see my voice is almost gone, but I'm kicking it. They won't take me off the live, baby. I will come every single day. You know, it's funny. I was watching something yesterday and he said, we can't take the day off because evil never takes the day off. Like, evil never takes the day off. You see what I'm saying? And because evil never takes the day off, the good, we cannot take the day off. If you don't know, I'm fighting the fight versus the most evil people on earth. And I'm doing everything I can to show up every single day with the light of love and God and continue to push it forward. It's a bigger struggle than you realize. There's something going on underneath it all. But it's cryptocurrency at the core of it all. And can we form this beautiful technology into something that is great? Right now, we have a beautiful technology. There's hands. There's evil hands trying to control it. There's good hands. There's white hats. There's black hats. Every single person needs to throw their hat in the ring. Every single one of you. Where are my crypto lifers, baby? What does it mean to be a lifer? You just came to the channel. You just watched. You're like, what's going on here? We're going to go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, total too. We're going to go over the Dow. We're going to go over the dollar. You're going to understand what's going on in the world markets in the next 45 minutes in a way that you've never in your entire life, unless you come to the show every single day. So shout out to all of you jumping on into the live stream with me, the Crypto Lifer. Sometimes I like to dress up. Why? Because you know what? I love myself. I respect myself, and I like to make myself look nice. And you know what? When you love and respect yourself, other people love and respect you too, and you have the ability to love and respect others. So the first person you need to learn how to love and respect is yourself in order to do that to the rest of the world. So we're going to kind of break down things as much as we can, and we're going to show you basically the essence of cryptocurrency every single day here. My name is the Crypto Lifer. My name is Samuel James Price. I started trading 15 years ago, and amidst to change my life, I grew up and I saw so many people with so much money, and I said, how did they get there? I learned what investing was, and I began to find my way out of the rat race. I'm here now on YouTube running the CEO of my own company, doing very, very well, having a blast, trading, earning, and being extremely profitable. So if you want to learn the lifestyle of how to break out of the 9-to-5, do whatever you want with your life and change the way you're living right now. I was living a night shift. I was working for people I didn't want to work. It took me till I was 36, 37 to break out. I should have broke out when I was 26, 25. I just lived in fear. I gave myself excuses, and I had every reason not to get down to work and discipline myself. And if that's you, I'm here to push you. So if you need that push, jump into my trading group. I'm going to be that guy to motivate you every single day. Hey, I didn't always work out every day. I found a friend. He motivated me. He got me ready. I worked out this morning. I feel absolutely beautiful. So, hey. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to let you know that we are here, a guiding light in cryptocurrency here to break down the chart. So no one wants to see my face. They really don't. They're like, dude, we want to see what you have to say about the charts. Like, we don't care. And I know that. So without further ado, let's start the show. And I love each and every one of you. Yeah. If I can delete myself at one point. Where am I? Two of me. I got two of me's. I got two of me's. Now I can't find the me there. I can't find that me layer that's there. Four of me. Funny, a lot of days it doesn't work. Now every one of them are working. There it is. No, it should be this one right here. Should be that one. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get into the show. Let's bring that music down a little bit. Let's jump into the chat. How's everybody doing? And I also talk about keeping myself extremely healthy. Throughout this pandemic, I have never taken a day off. I've been online for over basically almost a year and a half now. I can say over a year I haven't taken a day off. You see me live every day. Besides this little coarse throat that I have, which actually I think comes from yelling more than anything else. But yeah. I also eat raw honey from the Island Bee Company of Martha's Vineyard. I eat their raw honey every day. Down to the ends of the ends. But you know what? That's like the best, most concentrated honey. Give me that beet poop. I love beet poop, man. As much beet poop as I can get in my body. And then I also take black cumin seed every morning in a small concentrated format. Extremely high potent antioxidant, been used for thousands of years. Black cumin seed. So, let's break it down. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So it's a bit of a reality show and a bit of a crypto show. I want you to understand that. It's a different format, different kind of feeling. We're trying to bring you into the feeling. We're trying to bring you into the family so you can feel like you're part of something. Like it's not just a come and go type of thing. Shout out to the $2 super chat. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to the $7.99 SAR, whatever that is. I don't know. Saudi Arabian rupee, right? Did I do it right? Who knows? I tried though, right? Came up with something. Okay, so we're going to take a look. I got a short for Bitcoin, but the 1 hour says that's going to dump. And the greatest thing about it was we pumped up and the short went sideways. You know, there's a chance Bitcoin is bottom. I'm open-minded to it. That's why I continue. See, everyone wants to call the bottom. You're never going to be able to call the actual bottom. But what I do is I watch the fear and greed index and I watch the weekly charts. And when the weekly charts get exposed and they're extremely extended below the dotted line on the stochastics and the fear and greed index is at a very, very bad spot, pushing into heavy fear, that's when I decide, okay, that's going to be my sweet spot. So we'll take a look at the fear and greed index real quick. And it's sitting at 21, extreme fear. Beautiful time. In extreme good times to get Bitcoin. Like I love accumulating Bitcoin in these moments, Shout out to everyone here. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Only 139 watchers. We got to get the people going. And I got 3 alts that are going to absolutely explode in 2022, in my humble opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence for getting into any coin, trade, or project. But I, personally, have been very successful in my endeavors as an investor. And when I pick a coin or I go all in, like I went all in on Phantom, everyone knows that, about 18, 24 cents. That's kind of my go-to, right? And I'm going to hold that till I get a 10 or 100. I think I'm going to get a 50 to 100x on Phantom, right? I 44x on Cake, right? I did a 25x on EGLD. I did over 100x on SafeMoon, 100x on Cardano. The list goes on. My subscribers know I can make a compiled list one day of all the wins, but it doesn't stop here at the Crypto Lifer Show. And if you want to learn, we just did a 10x on our baby Zelda Inu. So, and we have the proof to show you, just the other day we went over this coin. It was a penny. It was a penny. And, I played Zelda as a kid. Zelda was big. I'm a 1980s kid. I said, Zelda, man, that's going to pump. And now it's at 9. I mean, we got into this at 1, 2. This thing did not stop. So me and my crew found this coin on the low during a live stream. Someone had said, hey, can you check this coin out? I looked at it, and I got this je ne sais quoi when it comes to these coins. And I haven't picked a micro cap coin in a long time that I really liked. And I was like, man, this could be the next Shiba Inu. Like, this thing could do damage. Everybody knows Zelda. Like, if the team comes correct and the website looks good enough and they project just enough and they're helping dogs, they got a face to the name. People love that. Doesn't seem like they're rug pulling anytime soon. We pray. They've already given money actually to Vintage Paws, and so they've already started to help some people in the animal shelter, in the animal dog helping industry there. I don't know how you want to call it, but so amazing things there at Zelda Inu. So. I hope they do the right thing. I don't know the devs. I wasn't paid for any of this. We found it on our own. This is extremely organic. I swear on my entire life, I will tell you if I was paid to promote any project or coin, I'll say it right out loud. I'll say it at the beginning of this video. And I've been advised by my lawyers and everyone else to do that. So I have a good legal team. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I don't play games with my subscribers. So I just want to let that be known to everybody here. I'm going to the top. So I've already put in place everything I need to keep myself situated. So if that's what you want to hear, then keep coming back every single day. So shout out to all my lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you. Zelda probably favorite of all time, the old one. The 200-day MA just showed up on the daily for EXRD. Gina, you're always so nice. Ooh, that's scary. Let's see EXRD. I see what you're saying. I know what you're putting down. Yeah, but we're on it right there. That's a good sign. We're already on it. So we came to it. That usually means you're bottomed out and you're about to start moving up. That's when the whales like to accumulate. When the 200-day moving average appears and the price starts to touch it. We've been backtesting this for years. And yeah, so So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. SRK up 97% out of nowhere. So we're seeing spurts. Finally, our coin saying, hey, I'm going to bottom here and enough is enough. You know, we've been waiting for this thing to do its thing. I could see it get all the way back to the measured move, right? Look at that. I've seen cup and handles like that, and they've played out, you know, as crazy as they are. I'm looking at rep last night. It's funny. I was looking at rep. It fell a little bit, but then kind of, you know, it's getting tight. I don't see how that would have got stopped because I was like, I just did this last night. I don't think I fully put it out. I was like playing with it. But I'm looking at rep, and this is Augur. It hasn't moved in a while. It was a forefront coin in the game back in the day. A lot of VCs had money in it. There was talks of it becoming huge and like almost like a reset coin in the industry, like an economy coin. Augur, rep, right? Had a lot of movement back in the day. People really like this coin. So we'll see. It's on my radar. I'm watching it. You might just want to write it down. It's up 5% today. Rep, right? KP3R we put on the radar. We talk about it every other day here, and you can see KP3R bouncing off what? Let's take a look here. The 618 Fibonacci level. Is that a coincidence? Massive move here for KP3R. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we're seeing some movement here. Ferrum Network. This is a good IDO project. Also, Beam Swap will be coming out on Ferrum Network. Beam Swap coming out on Ferrum Network. That's going to be interesting. I personally hope to get invested in Beam Swap, and I like what they're doing. Some friends of mine are invested, so I just want to disclose that. I do like Beam Swap. I see what they're doing. Moonbeam, Moon River, right? The whole kind of polka dot science. And yeah. So we're seeing this Ferrum kind of holding this bottom here at about 15 cents. And I can see Ferrum at 60 cents doing a 4X not too long from now. So hey, market seems to be slightly shifting. I'm not going to throw my hat in all in yet, but the market seems to be shifting. We'll take a look at Luna. Luna is also kind of a big indicator of what we're seeing here. And Luna broke that support, but it came to the next one. And now this is possible support. Let's see if this can hold, as it was resistance right there. See that? So resistance, possible support now. See that? Luna in a bit of a flag, extremely oversold in the daily, highly likely it makes it up to the measured move. Now Luna is a beautiful coin. It's UST, which is its stable coin, is said to be one of the best stable coins in the game with the most use cases of almost any DeFi project in the world. So you might want to put Luna on your radar. You might want to know what Luna does, and you might want to keep Luna going. You know, Luna 140 seems like a given prophecy, kind of like a bit of a guarantee. So I'm looking at Luna 140, and it's going to happen faster than you realize. But that's, yeah. Again, we said that down here when Luna was at 7. We've been talking about Luna all the way up this whole time. Interesting. Like how many times I've charted Luna, you wouldn't even believe it. I've charted Luna more than most people have charted their own charts in their life. Like, look, if we go to my exclusive charts and I just do the magnifying here and I type in Luna, and you're going to see, look at this. I mean, that's how many times I've charted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11, 12, like it's like 60 or 70 times, you know, and we've been nailing them. So even when the market was sketchy, nailing Luna. The daily wants to fly. You know, you can take a look at that 4 hour. The 4 hour kind of indecisive, needs to come down. Could be a little more downside. Could see Luna bouncing off 66, maybe even 58 area. Okay. But the 1 hour is getting oversold as well. And the USDT pair will follow Bitcoin. Another thing I want to show you here that I just picked up on just from hanging out. And this is kind of forming a pennant. See that? That's getting tight. There's a chance that this breaks to the upside, this little pennant here. See that? So watch Luna bouncing off support, showing signs of life, higher low on the 1 hour, right? Needs to make a higher high, getting wedged, getting close, right? Moving averages are very tight. We need to see things break above the 200-day. Usually gets rejected by the 200, look for a retest, and then it'll be kind of range between this upper trend line and the 200-day moving average. And that will be a good place to kind of keep it tight because it's either going to have to break back down the pattern, break this trend line, or it's going to break to the upside. Look at something I just saw too. Look, and this is why you got to spend some time. Look at this. I didn't see this before. Oh my God. Inverted head and shoulder on Luna. Look, we didn't see it again for first, but now we begin to see the big picture for Luna. Similar measured move, and this is taking Luna to about $80. So, hey, you hear it here first. This is just a technical analysis showing you what's going down. On top of this, it's a bit of what's called an emerging cup and handle. Not a real emerging cup and handle, but a bit of an emerging cup, because you got a cup here that emerges to the upside. Possible support as it's bouncing off the previous resistance too as well. Interesting for Luna. I'm out grabbing taco buffet, sending love. I'm so upset I can't eat that taco buffet right now. Please don't talk about buffets when I'm not around, especially after I worked out. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. I love you, man. Thank you for coming on into the live and being here. Appreciate all my mods, Gina, Bob, Bina. Love learning. Everyone that's part of the family. Stack McChain, Zero Allegiance. All my modifiers, my moderators to come here and keeping the site clean, making sure no one heckles me, hurts anybody's feelings, or uses profanity. So shout out to everyone here and keeps me up to date with the super chats, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Can we get the likes up to the watchers here? We have 175 people watching, 92 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Last few days, we've been having a really good grind. Things have been moving hard. So let's see. Let's take a look at the elephant in the room, Bitcoin. Everybody wants to know what's going on with Bitcoin, right? So it's beautiful. Let's take a look. This is a descending triangle beginning to form, in my humble opinion, right? Which is bearish. I've seen Bitcoin break out of many a bearish place. Last night, I looked at this. I said, highly likely the rejection point. I put this out for my patrons. I nailed the top. How did I know that was highly likely the rejection point, right? We would wick up here. We would wick up and hit the next rejection point at 42,072, my exact line. How do we know it was going to hit my exact line? Because it's just previous resistance. That's where the last two candles didn't get above. That's where the price is probably going to struggle the next time. These are obvious things that I teach my students about support and resistance. Fundamentals alone will get you started with cryptocurrency. Bitcoin on the 1 hour though. What I like to see here is in an inverted head and shoulder on the 1 hour. Highly likely to break to the upside. That's a 68% chance that this breaks to the upside. We've seen this happen many times on the channel, so don't be bashful. I can't watch the live, but can you check UFO? I'll take UFO and then you can go back to the timestamp when it comes. I can check it right now for you though if you're still here real quick. Let me check UFO real fast for you since you got a roll. ZLDA Inu still holding us down up a 9x, 8x. I think it's 7.5x because we got it at 1, 2, which is 12. 90 divided by 12, right, is about 8 times. Yeah, it's about 80. So an 8x, a little over an 8x with the 0.04 there, 0.004 added to the 9. UFO gaming. And it's funny, all these hot coins that people didn't get a chance to grab came back down on the lows. UFO gaming, I believe, is a beautiful project. Absolutely amazing. You can pick it up on KuCoin as well, or Gate.io or Uniswap. Is that the Meyer Exchange? Is MEXC Meyer Exchange? Is that, or is it somewhere? Is that, what is the MEX Global? Okay, it's its own thing. It looks like a cloud of Binance. Probably another Binance cloud that you can use because it looks just like Binance in a way. You know? There's a lot of these clouds, like they look just like Binance and they run on Binance. You'd be surprised. On the back end, if you send your funds, they say internal transfer, but you're not using Binance. It's very interesting. You can find a lot of these and kind of use them to your advantage. So, inverted head and shoulder for Bitcoin, right? A bit of a falling wedge here. Look at the cup and handle. It's always the cup and handle, even if you don't think it is. You're like, no. I'm like, yes. Look at that. Sammy, cup and handy strikes again. I call it a cup and handle almost every single time. I draw 5, 10, 15, 20 cup and handles on the live stream every single day. I trade one pattern and one pattern only. It's the cup and handle. I turn almost every pattern that I see into the cup and handle. And you can see that's a cup and handle. Say it isn't. That's a cup. That's a handle. I could drink tea out of that, baby. They both give me a nice place to go here, suggesting a $43,490 target for Bitcoin. We need to see this trend line break for sure. The 1 hour wants to pop. So thank goodness, we only had a small short last night. I did say to short it right there. We had a small short on the 1 hour. So far, the 4 hour didn't take the bait, but the 4 hour is overbought. And it does want to come to the downside, and I'm waiting for it to dump nastily. So let's see what the 1 hour can give us. We're back to the same scenario as yesterday. We're like, let's see what the 1 hour can do for us. The 1 hour can kick it and get us up above. Yesterday, the 1 hour just got rejected by our previous high. One thing it did do, though, is it got us off the bottom trend line. So at least when we came back down, The good thing that I'm seeing right now is the 1 hour made a higher low, but we saw that right here, and then we were to dump anyway. So we made a low, we made a higher low after the V-shaped recovery. They did the same thing right here. However, I've got a double bottom forming here. That's a bottom and a bottom. We've looked at that too as a double bottom, and it is a double bottom. I don't care, it is. It's textbook, in my humble opinion. So we got an inverted head and shoulder there. We've got a cup and handle, a falling wedge. These all make a breakout 68% of the time. So 68% of the time, you're going to see a positive price action out of these shapes if you can find them. Okay? Bear with me and watch me all the time, and you'll know what I'm saying, right? It doesn't mean they're going to hold it either. Like, here's the neckline. Look, there was a 68% chance that this inverted head and shoulder broke to the upside. And what did it do? It broke to the upside. You see what I'm saying? It does come back down and test the neckline. 90% of the time, inverted head and shoulders come back out and test the neckline. I see this all the time. So when you trade them, usually trade them for the measured move and get out. That's what I do personally. You're going to find out your own situations, your own swings. And I'll teach you these things. I have a beginner's course today, every Tuesday from 3 to 5. Jump on in today. I'll teach you technical analysis. It's amazing. You can pay with cryptocurrency. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com to pay in cryptocurrency. We take a multitude of cryptocurrencies. So jump on into the beginner's course today. I even call it more than a beginner's course. It's just an entry into cryptocurrency trading with technical analysis, and it'll blow your mind. I'm going to teach you about why I bought Bitcoin, who I am, how I started trading, a little bit of my backstory, and then you're going to learn a lot about all the indicators that I'm using here. A lot of people say they take the beginner's course and then the live stream pops out at them like a three-dimensional picture. They start seeing so much more. They start understanding so much more inside of what I'm putting down. So if that makes you happy, if that's exciting, I think it is. I definitely think it's good to jump on in to the beginner's course. Every Tuesday from 3 to 5, I'll be there waiting with my professor, Codon, ready to go. We'll have a nice, slow, amazing time together. Nice, intimate connection. So if you'd like to jump on in to the beginner's course, it's today from 3 to 5. For only $100, you cannot get this type of knowledge for $100 anywhere else in the world. So, and I really stand by that. And everyone that's taken it, ask them about it. Hey, go bump into the live or say, hey, what do you think about the beginner's course? DM someone, say, hey, I just want to know privately. Let them know. Off my phone now in action. You got to get in action. You guys like VBS? I think we looked at it one time, but I don't know exactly what it is. So here, BTC, right? And we're seeing a bit in world markets had a little bit of a bounce too, S&P. And, so we're going to talk about that too. We're going to take a look at everything. But so far, a higher low right here for Bitcoin. If it can hold 41,500, 41,600 area, this would be swimming. 15-minute needs to come to the downside. So expect a little more downside. Let's open this falling wedge up and show you where the bottom is. Looks like we faked out. It looks like we're going to come back down. Hopefully we can hold this right shoulder. Like, is the 7-minute going to go hard? No, it's not. So we don't see the flip there. Let's see. But 15-minute does want to come to the downside, right? Sorry, I did not mean to delete that. So the 15-minute wants to head down to the downside here. That's where my sweet spot. I enter on the 15. I found the 15-minute gives me the best kind of, you could even be more accurate, but at one point it's minutia. It's too small. But I like setting my stop losses on the 1 hour and entering on the 15-minute. It gives me my best, most precise way to enter a trade. Again, you'll learn this on your own, or you'll learn it if you join my Patreon and jump on into the Crypto Lifer trading group. Hey, Lifer, I saw ZORT on Top Gainers on KuCoin last week. I checked it out, and it's AI that does trades for you. Had a major dip. What are your thoughts? I think we looked at it one time. We'll take a look at ZORT. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. We'll take a look at ZORT. And, yeah, let's jump on in a second. Let's take a look at what my man's saying with ZORT. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Send in a super chat for a deep dive. Help the crew. Someone sent a super chat in for ZLDA, and we all did what? A 9-10x, right? Again, I did focus on it, and I honed in on it, so there's a little bit of both things there. But at the same time, someone gave us wind. We caught wind of it early bird style, and that's what it's all about here on the channel. So, again, put a 1 here if you made some good ends off ZLDA. Let me know if you made some ends on ZLDA for show. Shout out to everybody on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the live stream and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Dance party. No, I'm just joking. I hit myself with the mic. ZORT. Let's take a look at the website for ZORT. Ooh, all they have is a white paper. I don't know if I saw an actual site. Oh, that guy. I do like to have the white paper here. Automated trading made simple and secure. By utilizing ZORT's sophisticated artificial intelligence technology, we have created a platform with the ability to bring over 90% success rate and profitability. It seems like a perfect world, right? Buy signal, sell signal. Wow. Designed to reward users with extra trading benefits and bonuses. You know, I'll test a bunch of these out when they all start coming out hardcore. I'll throw $200 or $300 in each of them, and I'll battle each one. We'll see which one works the best, and then we'll start using it. And you never know. There's no reason to go against the tech. If the tech is working, I'm interested. I'm always open-minded. This looks good. You know, powered by ZORT technology. Is it tokenizing its proprietary technology on Ethereum ERC20 network, rewarding both tokens, holders, and traders. I don't like that it's ERC20. Is that really the case? It's got to be multi-chain, man. At this point, if I don't click this and see multiple addresses, you're falling off in the game, in my humble opinion. And I believe I'm done with ETH. I have to admit, I've kind of moved on from Ethereum. I haven't said this publicly, and I don't mean to offend anybody. I still keep like 5 ETH, but I had like a lot more. And I converted a lot of my ETH into Metaverse coins and all sorts of other things that I believe are going to produce way more gains for me. Like, I'm trying to live in a house in Florida that looks beautiful. And honestly, ETH is going to take me a long time to get there. The Metaverse is going to get me there probably by June. So, and again, that's my opinion. I could be completely wrong. And this market could take a turn. We could see a black swan, and anything is possible. Do your own due diligence. You know, find out your own ideas. You know, I will get you started. I will get you going. Wow, I have everything ready for my first video. Should have it uploaded this afternoon. Crypto Muser is going to make his first video, his debut on YouTube. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Crypto Muser is going to make his debut on YouTube. This is a big deal to everybody. He's going to pave the way. You're going to see him next year. He's going to be flying high, doing his thing. And his crypto, you know, I told him, my man, jump on into the game, baby. And he was like, he actually told me when I started too that he always loved YouTube and wanted to start a YouTube channel. So he's been behind this YouTube idea, and he's been behind me since day one. When I had 10 subscribers, when I had 100, when I had 500 subscribers, he's like, yo, man, you're going to blow up, man. I just know it, man. I know it, man. He's like, when I had 800, he's like, yo, you're going to blow. And I was like, really, man? Like, because when you're in it, like, you believe you're going to blow, but you need to see it, you know? And I'm like, and so much of my life, I was disappointment. So I was like, man, I hope this one really goes, man, because it's all I have. And I'm going to put 110% into it and do every single thing I have every single day to make this channel move. And you know what? I dedicated myself to the channel, and I teach everybody here that if you dedicate yourself to something, if you do it every single day with discipline, with dedication, with desire, with the mission, with the focus, you'll achieve the goals you want. You'll bring the people you need into your life, and you will get exactly where you need to go. And I try to prove that to you through trading, through everything. So you can do whatever you put your mind to. Don't let anybody think different. And actually, if you have an idea, make it work. I was looking at Travis Gott or whatever the kid is. He does they run around with the parachute and the air propeller things, and they fly all over the place. These air promoter, I should know the name, but they're awesome. I love them. I spend my time, if I do have a moment, watching that on YouTube. I love these guys, and they fly all over the place with these parachutes, these paramotors, little paramotors, and it's insane. And yeah, almost got to UFO. Can you also check out Hero Joe? Can you take a look at Cornucopias? COPI. Yeah, Cornucopias is going to be big. I mean, he's trying to say it's going to take out PancakeSwap. I looked it up a few months ago, saw a TikToker talking about it. It was on my radar. Copiosa also was on my radar. Copiosa. And look, I'm using pre-search. Cornucopias COPI. Look how it looks up the coins nice and neat. Google don't do that for you, but pre-search does. Puts the market cap info right there, laid out, ready to rock, right? Cornucopias, the island awaits, is a massive play to earn, build to earn, and learn to earn blockchain-based game where players can be rewarded and or land properties and other NFT-based assets with real-world value, all by playing games in a fun, safe metaverse. COPI tokens, PancakeSwap. Interesting. The site's good enough to get it going. It seems like it could make some moves. I like what's going on here a little bit with Copiosa. It's got a little bit of Zelda, it doesn't have the Zelda name to it, Market cap 2.3 or volume. Total supply 3.8 billion. Okay, where's that market cap at? Okay, 8.1 million. You're talking low. These are low caps, guys. These are where you take a high risk reward. You know, when I get into something of this nature, it's high risk, high reward, I have to say. Another thing I like to see is multi-chain. Has 2 chains at least. Binance Smart Chain address. Let's take a look at this on BlueCoin. I got a little bit of the FA. I got a little bit of what it looks like. I could do a deeper dive, but I got the gist of what's going on here, right? You want to do a little more contract address too. You want to look more at the back end of the chain. But, you know, seems to be moving. Seems to have some volume. Rounded tops are not bullish. You know, again, I talk about the M pattern being very bearish. And I bring this up to my students all the time. And see the M. And the measured move of the M is the length of the top of the M to the middle of the M. You swing that, and look, that's your measured move. And that's exactly where you went. Interesting, right? It's exactly where you went. TA, don't play with the TA. It'll tell you what's going down, right? So now when we look at this, we got the falling wedge. It could potentially break on out. It is a rounded top. And, you know, it could be a pump and dump. You never know about these coins. You never know. I'll keep this on my radar. I'll watch it closely. And now it's another coin that we can watch out, COPI. And if the whole, you know, market starts to move back to the upside, you could see a massive move in some of these small cap coins, you know. They'll all take a big move. So this group, that the greatest crypto ladies. Thanks, ladies, for keeping us straight. Oh, we got such a good crew here. We got ladies, we got gents, we got young, old, people from around the world holding us down here. So Bitcoin, we go back here, 15-minute look, M pattern needs to break down. So we're going to see a little bit of a breakdown in Bitcoin or maybe sideways action. We want to see is just a flag here on the 15-minute. All right, that's what we really want to see. We want to see this flag out like this. Look, see this little flag forming here? We just want to see this stay in this little flag and then break on out. It's a tiny cup and handle there. Look, I'm going to blow your mind. Look. You're like, no. And look, if I went to like the 5-minute or the 7-minute, look, it's a tiny little cup and handle for me right there. So funny. Like a little mini cup and handy. Tiny little one. Look at that. Shoulder, head, and the shoulder forming. Inverted head and shoulder there. Even when you zoom in, I'm just, you know, just showing you how you can see kind of the beginnings of something. And look, and now we look at the bigger one. Look, we were in that small one. Now we're in the big one. And now we can zoom out to the daily. So I'm going to blow your mind. Look at that. Look what I just took you. I took you into a world. Like, again, it's like a microscopic world that we just zoomed into where you can figure out what's happening in the coins. I use the smaller time frames to build up movement in succession. If the smaller time frames start respecting support and resistance, then support and resistance will begin to grow out into the next bigger time frame. If the moving averages start to move, things of that nature will start to make a bit of an idea of what's happening in the market. And I've been doing this for a long time. I began to make it a science of how to data mine it. So I'm data mining information out of Bitcoin by extrapolating different information out of different time frames. And by zooming in and zooming out and finding levels that are being respected, I'm able to figure out where Bitcoin is finding strength and weakness. Once the weakness or the strength is established at a smaller time frame, I can then get to see how it builds. And then I do the same thing on the 4-hour to the daily, and then I can actually track the movement. This is how I'm able to find a bottom or figure out where a bottom may be, because I'm always really kind of feeling out Bitcoin. And at one point, it's going to give me strength. It's going to show my system signs of strength. My system is very sensitive. I'm a very sensitive individual. When I watch the coins the way I do, and I spend hours and hours, I'd spend 18 hours yesterday in the charts with my group doing my thing. You won't find a more dedicated leader of a trading group in the game. You really won't. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. So there's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. And in this show, we do so much. We go Bitcoin, total 2, right? We're going to look at the Dow Jones. We're going to look at so many things. Thoughts on BBANK, founded back in May before the crash, and it's bottoming out, I believe. Haven't found a good chart for it. TA on it, maybe you can. Bullish Roger Dodger. We'll take a look at BBANK. And we got a bunch of super chats coming in. We got Rose, QNT, UFO. We'll take care of 3, and then we're going to have to kind of keep the show moving in between. We'll duplicate Bitcoin, and we're going to run into Rose, Quant, and UFO. Shout out to everyone throwing down on the super chats. Much respect to you. 210 people on the live stream. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? 74 people right now are deciding that they can't flip the screen off their phone. Get away from the chat and hit that like button. It's not that hard. Just flap the chat away. Hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. If you're driving, just pull over in a second. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Hit that like button. If you're listening to me on your phone and you're out there like Farmer D is, stop for 1 second. Put down that corn husk. Look at the phone. Hit the like button. If you're in front of your computer and you're just mesmerized, which happens to me sometimes when I'm watching lives, just remember, oh yeah, hit that like button. You may have forgot. It's an honest mistake. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And when someone finds me on this YouTube channel, when someone comes on in, they learn what the cup and handle is. They learn what support and resistance is. They learn Fibonacci. They become well-versed in the fundamentals of technical analysis, and you help them not use their emotions and not get wrecked. So you kind of help us all as a whole beat the market maker. So help beat the market maker. Hit the like button. Educate your fellow man and help that algorithm get to people that need it more than anybody else. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Help me help others by hitting that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. You get great karma for it too as well. I just gave you so many reasons why the like button is so much more than me and so much more about you and helping the world. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Okay. You see what I just did there, right? I mean, eating out of my hand. I talk circles around these politicians. Let me in the room, baby. Let me in the room. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Blockchain party, baby. We coming for you. $43,400 and $43,400 here for Bitcoin. We did get rejected by this top trend line here, right? That's our next level of resistance that we're going for. Can the 1 hour get us there? The 4 hour suggests a massive dump to the downside. This is a bearish triangle. So the 4 hour I'm watching may want to take us down to 37,600. It's a possibility. We're going to see what the 1 hour can do for us, right? We're going to see what the 1 hour can do for us after the 15-minute decides to reset here and hit my alert. I'm going to have an alert here, and that's my trading style. I have an alert system set on the stochastics RSI. You won't see this anywhere else. It's very unique compared to me, and no one else really does what I do. But that's how I do it. So I got an alert system here. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's because I have a line there and it's doing something funny. I don't know. I have my alert. And when the 15-minute hits this alert, or might even hit this line and hit an alert. Either one, I put it out there because I've seen a flip before. So when it hits one of these two lines, I'm going to take a look at it. It's going to let me look at Bitcoin again. What I'm looking for is an alert to hit on the 15. And then I like to enter at the bottom of the pattern with divergence, if I can find it, and let the 1 hour take its course and break to the upside. Also a little bit of that shoulder, head, and shoulder we saw in the smaller time frame, that tiny little cup and handle we looked at inside the 7 and the 5 minute. And so I think we've done thorough technical analysis for Bitcoin. Also, what I've shown you is the double bottom with the measured move to about 43,465. I showed you the inverted head and shoulder with a measured move to about at least the 200-day moving average. And I've shown you this cup and handle and this falling wedge that could break on out as well. So a bunch of things kind of brewing, showing you what's going down for Bitcoin every single day here on the channel. Is there a trade right now? No, right now I'm holding back. I wait for my 15-minute to do its thing. Not enough movement here for me to short. We opened a short last night. It gave us a little bit of movement, and then we got out of it. So I'm not trading anything for Bitcoin right now. My patrons will know when I'm looking for what I'm looking for. So shout out to everyone here on the live. If you need to know, I would pay that $99 and jump on into the Patreon. Also, every single Wednesday, we do a weekly screen share for 2 hours from 6 to 8:30. It is also recorded for your pleasure if you miss it or if you want to watch it again. So many gems given in there, and I also go over my entire token metrics account, my personal things that I'm looking at, how I'm scanning the market, and what's going on. That costs $84 a month. I just want to put that out there, $84 a month. So for $99 a month, jump into my Patreon. You get an intimate weekly screen share every single week. That's 8 hours of lifer off of the YouTube. 8 hours of the lifer. Also, there's a Q&A there. Ask any question, things that you need. I'm there for you to help you get started and get going with cryptocurrency. So shout out to everyone on the live. Also, I'm making videos for my subscribers. There's a Fibonacci course, 3 commas course, and more for your viewing pleasure. So shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I continue to work so hard for y'all to get you where you need to go so you don't go through the pain that I went through for years when I couldn't understand what was happening in cryptocurrency. And so you don't have to work a job that you don't like for years like I did. I'm trying to help you become financially free and set yourself out of the rat race, okay? I can do this. I can motivate you. I can show you that you can do it. I know you have it in you to break out. You're watching this channel right now because you know you can break out. You're watching this channel right now because you know you can break out. You're watching this channel right now because you know you can break out. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be the hardest thing you ever did. But once you do it, you'll be out forever, 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 forever. Imagine that. Imagine never having to go back. Imagine never having to walk into that office again and say, look at people that you just don't want to be around. I did it for years. It was the worst. I know exactly how it feels, and I don't want to do it ever again. So shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look at our baby VR, as I've been watching it closely. Bang, bang, bang. Finally, VR, baby. Finally. It was only a matter of time. We were all waiting for VR to finally make a move and break out. Can it stay above the trend line now? Now we want to see it bounce off 49 and begin to make a bit of a move. VR, baby. VR doing damage. And I've been all over this. I've been talking about it over and over and over again. And we got him back into VR at about 44, 45. Nice little move for VR to the upside. And I like what I'm seeing there. So VR. Really, I only had a few trades open the last few days because the market's been up and down. And so there you go. Another boom, another call for the lifers for VR. Banging on them. If you had jumped on in or were part of the Patreon and trusted in the technical analysis, that's 12 hours in about 12% in 2 hours. And we've been waiting for this breakout, and it finally broke above a nice support line to resistance point there at about 47.5, 48. Can it hold 49 and continue to the upside? Let's take a look. It has momentum on the 1 hour. No reason why this thing should stop. Let's look at it on the 5 minute for a bit of a flag. And this is how you learn. Don't trade smaller time frames as a beginner. You'll get wrecked. You won't know what you're doing. I don't want you scalping 5 minutes and going crazy, but you can, once you're in a trade, use them to understand how patterns work. It's highly likely we come to the 21-day moving average, right? And I'll be tracking this throughout the day. Like, I'll have this on a big screen by itself all day long, just this trade alone. And I'll have it highly focused as the focus of the day, right? So that's like, there's ways to even use the charts and monitors. Like, I can teach you even how to use your monitors and your charts the proper way. Like, how to set up just more ideas. It's like how to watch what's going down, what time frames to use to keep scoping. Like, there's so much more than just the technical analysis. Like, there's data mining. There's how to find the coins. There's how to go in and out of different industries. It's how to find why a coin's going to be important. And that's more about understanding mainnets and DeFi. And that's why I have a DeFi course, because if you don't know anything about MetaMask, you don't understand how to connect to these chains, you don't know what DeFi is, you don't know what coins got the liquidity, you don't know what coins moving forward. If you don't have the answer to any of these questions, you're going to have an issue. You're going to miss out on tons of investing. You're not going to know what the Metaverse is and what coin connects. If you don't know what the NFTs are, if you don't know any pre-sale, if you don't know what this stuff is, IDOs, IFOs, ILOs, there's so many more. What's an ILO? Initial land offering. What's an IDO? An initial decentralized offering, right? Like, there's so many things going on out here that'll blow your mind, right? What's an IFO? An initial farm offering, right? When they offer it through farming only. There's so many things coming out here that will blow your mind in decentralized finance. Jump into the MetaMask course. It's Friday. Fridays are fun. Fridays are a great time to learn. Fridays feel good. Tell your boss that you're taking a long lunch. Jump on in from 1, 3 to 5 and get yourself an education. Find out what's going down. These are Eastern Standard Time, New York City. Jump into these courses. They're going to blow your mind. They're going to help you get where you need to go. I'm telling you right now, for $125, that course will blow your absolute mind. You'll learn so much about the top 7 chains, how to connect, how to move, and how to keep it going. So shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself crypto lifers and jumping on into the live stream. I appreciate you all. So we got a lot of super chats to go over. I see them coming in hot. Let's see what's going on. Victoria VR, man. I mean, I'm just saying, when something is wedged that long, it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time, right? Kraken founders are huge in Victoria. That's actually good to hear. I like to know that. Thank you for telling me that, because Kraken's big and they're going to do some damage. Wow. Wow. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Super chats, Rose, Quant, DYDX, ZORT, Copiosa, Hero Bank. Instead of hating on people, there's opportunities for you. Let's all pray for Crypto Girl. Let's all pray for that girl right now. No, let's seriously pray for her because she needs it. Let's say a prayer for her. Let's find out her name there. I'm not going to say what she said. 24/7, the Crypto Girl. Let's give her some free promotion because she really needs it. Like, she's in a bad place in life. She's sending out bad vibes. Dear Lord, please pray for Crypto Girl. Send good vibes her way. She's full of negative hate and energy, and she needs to find her place. May she somehow find her place today and find peace in her heart. Find peace in her heart. May she find peace in her heart. God bless her in everything she does. She may be a victim of a victim, no lie, and we don't know why she does what she does, but I truly believe through love and help and energy, we can get her vibes to the right place. So send her those good vibes. Send her that good movement. I know we can get her there. Turn on her learning cap. Let's see if she can learn something today instead of trying to find ways to hate. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look at Rose on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you all sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, right? Okay, so we also talked about getting into Rose right here, right? And we're up on Rose. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Hey, Crypto Girl, here's another one. How many do you want me to go over? Because we're not done yet. We're not done yet. And also, we did get 2 wins in the last few days. It was the hardest market I've ever seen. It's been in the toughest, most feared market. Most people got wrecked, left, cried, freaking sold their freaking house. Most people went down bad. You know what I'm saying? And our channel's still here, booming. We actually grew in the depths of hell. I actually had the most subs come at me, right? Got onto BitBoy's channel. So whatever anyone wants to say, hard work will persevere. Hating on someone will do nothing for you. It'll take and disparage your energy, and you won't get where you need to go, right? So there's Rose. Look at Rose, up 27% gains for the lifers. So again, I put this trade out not too long from now. I showed you the cup and handle. I put the line right there. It was showing signs that it would really hold this level. It wicked a little bit down. It did not hit my stop loss, which I used the previous support and resistance line. Look, previous resistance right there. Resistance, resistance. I know my support and resistance. I use that. Look, that was a 3.88 risk reward ratio. If you traded this 10 times and you lost it 7 times, you would have lost 7 times 20.16, which is 21% if we raise up. That is 147%, right? Because 7 times 20 is 140, 7 times 1 is 7, 147% loss, right? But if you won it 3 times, and let's just raise that to 80%, right? That's 80 times 3 is 240%. You would still be up way more than you were down, almost 100% more. Only winning this trade 3 out of 10 times. So you don't have to win every single trade. You have to manage your risk properly. And this is what I'm trying to teach you. This is what I'm trying to show you every single day here on the live stream. So shout out to all my lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in and being a part of the live. And there's nothing more I can say but thank you, thank you, thank you. And words really can't express how good I feel about each and every one of you. So, okay. So here's Rose for 27.87% gains as well. This thing wants to boom to the upside. And you can see that it's showing strong signs. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. The daily's ready to go, and it's just getting started. When you see a daily flip like that and the coin starts to move, I mean, look at the cup and handle. Look how beautiful that was. See that? And that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy for 27% gains for Rose. Shout out to all my lifers. Bang, bang, bang. And we're used to 100%, 500%, and big X's. And we can get there. I promise we can get there. So Rose for 27% gains. That ain't bad when this market's doing what it's doing. I'll tell you that right now. Bang, bang, bang. And you can see how we did it. We did it with the cup and handle. So beautifully done. Patreon is amazing 24/7 resource, exclusive lifer charts, beginners TA, learning library, traders from around the world, VIP charts and ideas. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. I'm just reading the comments, right? You can pay with crypto for your Patreon by emailing cryptolifers@gmail. Check out the lifers testimonials and you'll know you're in the right place. Shout out to Classy Caldon, my dude Caldon. Yo, 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 my dude. Shout out to DJ Rolling Rock. Ditto, amen. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We're going to look at the Dow Jones. We're going to look at the entire world markets. We're going to take a look at what we see here and what's affecting Bitcoin as a whole, okay? Now we're going to go over quant, DYDX, ZORT, COPI, Hero, and BBANK. I'm going through all the super chats now, hardcore, all right? That's what got us to Rose. So where do we see Rose going? Well, I'd go to a smaller time frame like the 1 hour, right? And I'd make a bit of a flag here, which it did. See, when you saw that flag, that was your indication. And this is why drawing patterns is important. This is why I am a pattern trader with divergence and other things. Also, look, we see the 50-day about to cross the 200-day moving average. Tight moving averages. I talk about when moving averages get very tight, highly likely to break to the upside, right? So we go over this. We show you this type of stuff all the time, right? Look, I got a projecting for VR waiting on my other screen. Like, there's just so much going on here all the time. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I got alerts set. I know where to set my alerts and exactly what I'm kind of how I run this system here. And it's technical analysis at its finest. I'll tell you that. It's technical analysis at its finest. TA, forget me. Like if I die tomorrow, which I could, and someone picked up the pace, as long as they kept doing the same type of TA, it would be the same story. It's not me. It's all of us together. Shout out to the 190 likes, 206 people here on the live. We definitely have 500 people watching. Just want to let you know, there's more people watching than they tell you. I've been finding that out. There's like this shadow banning system that says less people are watching than they are. We have almost 400 people watching right now. I just want to let you all know. Because we have 190 likes. It's very hard to get 190 likes when you have 206 people watching. Almost no channel can do it. So just by that alone, let you know there's more people watching than is really there. So I know we're reaching more people than they say, and that's amazing for me to know. So look, $42,000 Bitcoin, and it's starting to make a bit of a move here on the 1 hour. As suggested, look at the breakout to the upside as Bitcoin gets a bit of a push up, right? Even the 15-minute did a flip there. See that? See when the 15-minute flipped? And I said it could flip. I had 2 alerts there, but look at the flip. Only thing about that, like it says, is we push up a little more, then the 15-minute's going to have to kind of come up and reset. This is a great sign, though. We got a little more juice out of the 15-minute, and the 1 hour still ready to go. And we're getting that volume for Bitcoin. I like it. I like it. There's a chance we did bottom here. There's a chance. This is our double bottom at 40K. And we hold strong support. And whoever got in at those 30 levels are lucky, 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 lucky people. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. YouTube, do the right thing. Send the viewership up and show us exactly what the algorithm's doing. You know you got to do it. You got to do the right thing by God and Allah. You know, I've worked hard. I deserve exactly what I deserve. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. So look at this. Yeah, we're seeing this move to the upside, and we see here, look, 43,465 is the measured move right here on the 1 hour chart here. Cup and handle for BTC. Now, what I also like to see, and I've seen many times, is the 200-day likes to suck the price right to it. It's a vacuum. We get sucked down to it. We get sucked up to it. Traders love to put buy orders up there or sell orders up there, so liquidity ends up there. And there's going to be liquidity there. I'm telling you right now, I've seen it many, many times in my life. So that's another inclination to me that Bitcoin will get brought up because it will get brought up here to the 200-day moving average. Now let's talk about the bearish signs that people were trying to put out there. So we went over the bullishness of Bitcoin. Let's go over the bearishness. Let's talk about where we could go, what could be happening here. This could be a bear flag. All right. Very simply put. All right. And levels to watch for Bitcoin on the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. As we've shown you, this is a bit of a cup and handle. A giant cup and handle. And that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. I see it through the cup and handle every single time, right? So check this out. We have a $39,700 bounce right there. We have 35,000. We have 31,000 and 29,000, right? So we bounced beautifully off 39K. Now we're in the zone. We're in between about 43,000 and 40K. Like that's kind of our zone right now. So it's just, it's very important the weekly. It'd be beautiful if this weekly candle closes green and it closes above this resistance at 43,000. So I'll be happy if Sunday night, which is in 5 days and 8 hours in the weekly candle, you can put a timer there and it can show you how much time you have left right above my little old head there. So what we want to see is we want to see the weekly candle close above $43,010, right? My level, that level right there, which I don't have labeled for whatever reason. I think I moved it. I can take 29 and move it. I can just grab another one. I can just clone. You can always clone. Remember that. It almost put it right where I wanted it too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so 42.8, we got to get above this zone, right? So levels to watch for Bitcoin. So far, it defended very nicely off of 40K. Could possibly be a giant double bottom too. See that? With a measured move all the way up there. Okay. It is a cup with a handle too, and I've been going over this as well. Right? And on the bigger idea, this is swing up to swing up on the weekly. And this is like swing down, swing flat. And that is hidden bullish divergence. Even though we skipped that little moment, it didn't get as low. So swing low to swing low, that is hidden bullish divergence. I've seen it play out similar to the one it did here. Look, this is swing up to swing up, and it swung down here. Let me show you. I've gone over this many times in the channel, but I just want to make it a point, right? Another thing I want to talk about that I don't go over all the time, and I'll use another chart for this because it gets messy, but I just want to be extremely thorough when we're going over Bitcoin, and I don't want to play games here, all right? If you like that kind of thing, then, you know, if you're young, if you're old, you'll appreciate that. So look at this. When we look at the weekly, I'm going to put a low right here. I'm going to pull a Fibonacci, okay, from here to here. And look, we're in the 706 golden pocket. I mean, I talk about the 706 all the time. It's my little sweet spot. And like, we came right to it. We're sitting in the golden pocket right now, like right below it. The golden pocket's between the 0.65 and the 0.618 right there. But I mean, look at this. Can't make this stuff up. Beautiful place for a retracement to bounce back to the upside. Falling wedge, multiple bearish weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bearish weeks out of 9. I mean, if this, I mean, it could be 7 out of 9 if this one doesn't do its thing. So, but extremely oversold. And this is where I like to accumulate. So I personally have been accumulating BTC down here, right? I did it there. When the Black Swan event happened, I did it there. So, and then I used that fear and greed index with this in conjunction. So I'm giving you the pieces to the puzzle here. You do whatever makes you happy. But this is what makes me happy, is buying Bitcoin when the fear and greed index is in extreme fear, okay? The more fear, the merrier, for me personally, right? It's just like Warren Buffett says, buy into the blood. Buy into the blood. I did what the billionaires told me to do. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my channel and my group last night, and I was looking at, you know, this billionaire, right? Bob Miller, right? He just threw tons of money into Bitcoin, half his net worth, because when he looked at it, and I said that to myself, I said, if you're that rich, you don't really have a choice. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have a choice, right? So look at this. Billionaire investor Bill Miller now has 50% of his personal wealth in Bitcoin. The famed fund manager has invested heavily in Bitcoin in his funds before. He went in at $200. Like, this man is no joke. So I have 50% of my net worth in Bitcoin too then. I follow what billionaires do. I don't play games. I don't follow what my friends and family do, people that only have a few hundred grand, even a few million, right? What do those people know? This guy knows. He's done it. He's pierced the veil. He's changed his life. Like, he is extremely financially free. Like, he's a billionaire. Like, he knows that to contain wealth and to continue growing progressively, he needs to be in an asset that makes sense. And Bitcoin makes sense to him because it moves the way he moved his whole life, progressive and at the speed of light. So shout out to all the lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. But that's, I mean, you know, and there's a chance we bottom here. There is a chance that this is the bottom. Where I'm at, I mean, I've been unloading. You see me, I don't start DCAing into Bitcoin up here. I'm not up here like, I'm going to start buying Bitcoin up here. No, I slowly unload, little bits by little bits by little bits, you know. And then there's still this idea too, that like, there's two ideas at play. Could we be retesting this triangle? And this could simply be a retest. Look at that. This whole game could have been a retest to 93K. Look at that. There's a chance. You know, it's fragmented though, and I'm not, you know, that's not the best look. As a trader, I like more touches. I'll be honest, but you know, and you could do with this idea then, but then you can't extend that, you know. So this is more probable. And we're forming a bit of like an ascending triangle with a slight uptick of a rising wedge. Worries me a bit because, you know, rising wedges break down 68% of the time. Like, what if we get all the way to 73K and Bitcoin still breaks to the downside to the measured move at 40K? That'd be funny, right? And that could happen. Just saying, right? So, but this is what we're looking at. And if we put the measured move here now, we take this and we swing the bar up. It puts Bitcoin all the way up here at about $130,000 Bitcoin. $130,000 Bitcoin in May of 2023. Like, that's kind of where the projection leads us. Parabolic City here. So I gave you Fibonacci's. I'm giving you projections of things you never even thought possible. I hope I'm blowing your mind right now. I'm hoping you're just like, what the? You know, and what we like to do is we like to publish this stuff so it stays in stone for a long time. For the next few years. Right? Long category TA, chart patterns, technical indicators, publish this idea. That'll be set in stone now forever at my channel, The Remote Chief, on TradingView, and you'll be able to track this idea. And if it happens, it happens. Pretty cool. I have some ideas that have come to fruition in the past. Pretty interesting. If you go to Remote Chief here, check me out. Like here, I have Bitcoin in a cup and handle on October 4th. Where is this puppy? Right here. On October 4th, I'm projecting Bitcoin to go to 69K. And you can see this is when no one else can tell you what's going to happen. This is when everyone else is saying we're going low, it's not going to happen. Major fear in the market. Fear in green index was also high as well. And boom, look, we went exactly to my measured move with the cup and handle, which was the length of the pole here from wick to wick, which gave me exactly the target of the bowl. And I was able to hit that exactly right. So again, was it luck? Was it perseverance? Was it because I show up every single day? And you can do the same thing if you just show up every day. If you give TA everything you have, it'll give you everything it has. And you'll be able to you'll walk on water. No one will be able to tell you where to go to work or what to do for the rest of your life. Like, you know, Jay Powell has a conference. Take a look at Kadena. Super Chats, Quantum, DYDX, ZORT, COPI. We looked at ZORT, COPI. Was ZORT on KuCoin? I think it was. So this guy, he's like, I think it bottomed, this ZORT coin. I mean, it is at the low of the lows. If we try to forget what happened to it, like it's at the bottom on a if we look at the bigger time scale. But that's pretty tight. And that could break up to the upside. Again, very low liquidity. It could get pumped to dump. Like, just be careful. These are high risk, high reward ideas here. I can tell just by the wickage, there's like the liquidity is different on this coin. You don't get like real strong price action, but ZORT could do some damage. I'm telling you right now, if the whole market starts to come back, if Bitcoin shows signs of strength, oh my gosh, how fast these altcoins will rip. You won't believe it. Like, it'll blow your mind. Like, it'll be hard to catch. It's like a helicopter just flew away. You'll be trying to grab it and it'll be gone. Like, what do you expect from Cardano this year? Keep up with the good work. Much love from Germany. Shout out to Razor Style. Thank you so much for that. Awesome comment. So ZORT could do damage, right? And we got Bitcoin doing damage too. Look at Rose just popping out, man. Banging on him. Bitcoin pumping, inverted head and shoulder. Told you there's a 68% chance all this would come to fruition. Wow, look at the volume. And on that 15 minute, I mean, the 15 minutes about to get overbought though, but look, 3 white soldiers, great volume for Bitcoin. Going up to 42,385. Nice green candles for Bitcoin. Beautiful pumps here coming in. What about CPI report tomorrow? What about it, man? Consumer, what is the CPI report? Tell us. Extra marinated for your pleasure, Gina. Wow. Today, Sam, what do you make of SafeMoon and Shiba? Still garbage? I see UFO and Saitama. was SataMask. I mean, UFO and Saitama are the next big boys in the game. SafeMoon and Shiba were the old boys. I think Shiba can still do damage, though. I think Shiba has some tricks up its sleeve. We got some billionaires buying a lot of Shiba in the last few weeks. They accumulate on the lows when no one's paying attention, right? So look, we showed you this tiny little cup and handle breaking to the upside. The measured move was right there at about 42,800. Bitcoin bumping to the upside, doing damage. 15-minute did the flip, showed signs of life. If you go to the 7-minute, you almost have to track it. Look, we made this tiny cup and handle right here on the 7-minute. This is insane, but we did, and it broke out. Also, what I want to show you is this was an inverted head and shoulder. There was a shoulder there. There was a head there, and there was a shoulder there. Inverted head and shoulders break up to the upside 68% of the time. So much opportunity to learn right now. So many people that can see these things happening in real time. Shout out to everyone on the live. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Only 20 people can we get up to 300 likes? I think we can do it. We did it yesterday. So look at that, pumping to the upside there. 11:19 a.m. in the morning. Bitcoin doing absolute damage. Getting major reversal signs. If we can break above this resistance, or we're going to fail here. 50-minute says we do struggle here. But if we break above this resistance at 42,400, that'd be a beautiful thing. And then we could zone out. Again, that the 4 hours looming. These could all be fake outs for liquidity, just playing games. So, they did it here, they did it there. I don't trust any of this until we get a candle to close above 52,000. I don't trust any of this really. Like it all could be a fizzled rally. Even we could rally all the way up to some of these bigger points and it could still be a fizzled rally. So I just want to put that out there. But I'm going to take it through every single day, one at a time until we figure out what's going down, right? So we're going to track Bitcoin on this smaller time frame now, and you'll be able to track it here on the 15-minute, right? Eventually, it's going to form a flag. So I'll show you on the clean chart. Eventually, it's going to form a flag here on the 15-minute of some type, shape, or form if we're bullish. And the 200-day moving average is going to have to come and interact with that flag. And then the price is going to continue to the upside if we're bullish. So this is the projection that we want. You can see I did the same thing here for VR. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, this is how I set up my projections. I project into the future. So look, VR starts to come down, just to suggest it, because the 15-minute was high. See? 1 hour's got legs. It still has room. But how did I know that that was going to be the point that VR would fall to the downside? Am I a magician? Yes. No. But what I am is I am a technical analyst that's been doing it day in and day out without stoppage. If you do something without break for over 2, 3, 4, 5 years at a time, you will become absolutely great at it. Or at least better than most, So I can see that was time to get out of the trade. I'm telling you, I can sell tops and bottoms, smaller, bigger. It doesn't matter. Now, this has to come down and hit my alert. And that's what's going on here, right? So same thing I'm doing here for BTC, right? And I could put an alert here on the 15-minute. And then I can switch back to the 1 hour. And I can watch what the 1 hour is telling me. And the 1 hour has legs. With volume like that and the 1 hour just getting started, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, that may be a move and a half. And honestly, we gave you this shoulder. Look, we just showed you everything. It was highly likely this was going to do it because we gave you the reasons. There was 68% chance you have inverted head and shoulder. All this is here waiting for you. So, hope you learned something today about Bitcoin. Hope you learned something about technical analysis. Let's keep it moving. If you learned something you didn't know before, let me know in the comment section below. If you learned something you didn't know, let me know in the comment section below. All right, let's have a talk to the lifers, all right? If your family is into cryptocurrency, put a 1 in the comment section. If you're the only person in your family that's into cryptocurrency, put a 333 in the comment section. I would love if I got to put a 1, honestly, because it would be so cool. A lot of 1s, some 333s, a lot of 1s. Oh, so your whole family's in cryptocurrency. A lot of 333s, though. A lot of people with not many people. Okay. All right. If you want to see the lifer do a live stream outside today in 8-degree weather and do a walk around and talk about cryptocurrency in freezing cold weather, let me know. Put a 4 in the comment section if you want the lifer to do a freezing cold live stream to show his dedication to the lot to just being in the tundra. It is 8 degrees today here. They're closing school here in Boston. No, I'm no lie. Like 9 degrees right now. You don't believe me? 9 degrees. Look at that. It's 9 degrees. They closed schools. No, I lie, because the kids couldn't wait for the bus. Like they closed schools here in Boston because it's cold, not because it snows, because of the cold. We have cold days. You guys have snow days. We have cold days. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. The low is going to be 7 degrees today. Oh my God. Goes up to 40 though tomorrow, but back to 16 and 6 on Saturday. Jeez Louise. Can I please move to Florida now? Thank you. Pay less income tax and have a life. You'll get sick and won't be able to stream. Look at my wife. I told my sister and husband to buy Bitcoin back when Bitcoin was worth 30K. He told me Bitcoin's a scam, and now he's slapping himself for not buying. Hey, you never know. We could see 30K again. Let's make sure you're right. But anyway, so nice move for Bitcoin. Nice to see some big up there. Let's get back into the chat. Let me finish all these super chats. Shout out to see all that action in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you. And in the chat, where's your dream destination? If you could make all the money off of cryptocurrency, where would you buy your house? I would have a house, I believe right now, probably in like somewhere in one of the Cayman Islands, some one of those crazy islands. But I would also have like home base. I like Florida. Like I really do like Florida. And I like Almond Circle, St. Anna Mary's Island, Sarasota area. I love it. There's just hundreds of beaches to go around and check out. So many restaurants and people, so many art places and things to see. So yeah. What do you expect from Cardano this year? Keep up the good work. Much love from Germany. Thank you so much, man. That's so nice of you. I love those. DYDX. Let's take a look at DYDX. It's been a while. And again, we don't skip super chats here. We will get to them. We will get to them. So inflation takes center stage this week with CPI reports and Fed Chair Powell testifying before the Senate. The equity index futures are pointing to a lower open. Now the Dow ain't too bad today, and the S&Ps are looking all right too. So looking so good. DYDX all is kind of following Bitcoin. I remember we traded this when it first came out. Look, it's at 666. It was at 6666. We get the 3 6s in a row, 4 6s in a row. Wow, so it came out. We traded the pump up there, right? Remember when it got to 27? I got in, got out, and then I was like, damn, man, I knew it was going to be hot. And then, wow, it's funny that it would come all the way back down to fill the gap to the wick. So is this done yet? We don't know. I mean, a low cap new coin in the game that's below all the moving averages. Like, I like to trade once we're above moving averages. Like, I'll start to trade when we're above the 200, you know? Yeah, I'll miss out. So either, this is the deal. Either you research this and you love it so much and you know so much about it and you're like, you know what? I just would keep buying this. And I've done that. I've been there. Or you got to wait for a real support region to show its face so you can actually use that. Like, you can't just hope for support. You got to see it. Right now, we're getting support at $6, but will it hold? Who knows? I mean, we could gap all the way back down to 290. Who's saying we can't, right? Where is the support? There's nothing. So I need to see a higher low get created, you know? I'll project some ideas for you, for you know, all of us here to look at, but this is where that's not my strong point. Like, my strong point is support and resistance. So, like, could we get this? And then so I need to see a bounce. I need to see a breakout and a bounce off 9. 50% gains, and I may miss out on those and then ride the 9 to 27. Yeah, and you don't get the 4x, you get the 3x, but it's a safer call for me personally. That's just how I trade. I don't like to catch a falling knife. Like, I need to see that there's support and resistance. And you'll see me say this a lot when a coin is at the low and there's just nothing there for me to catch it with, like, you know? So there's DYDX. That's what I'm looking at for it, right? Let's take a look at my baby Hero sitting at 10. Hero's been on my radar closely. And I'm just waiting for the perfect time to accumulate this thing. Just the perfect time. My accumulation zones are here, and I've talked about it, this whole area here. Let's zoom into what I'm seeing on Hero. Sad thing, though, the daily, right? Needs to pump to the upside. We got to break some previous resistance points for Hero. So if you look at it, we're in this falling wedge. And I have a smaller falling wedge there that did break to the upside too as well. But this bigger falling wedge here. That's a measured move up to about like right there too, you know. And watch, I'll show you. I like to just get rid of everything and you can see what I'm saying. So Hero's about to double bottom. If it did double bottom, that wick to the same area. I mean, it's a bottom of bottoms, right? Back to 10 cents. Market cap went to $1 billion. It's below now. I mean, and I believe this thing could do serious damage. People waiting in lines to get into the metaverse. If they do everything they're saying they're going to do, and their lead CEO, who's super motivated, ready to rock, which I don't see him stopping, this thing could do some serious damage, you know. And I believe dollar cost averaging into Hero will be one of the best moves I've ever made in my life. Thank God I didn't FOMO into it, right? I didn't. I wanted it so bad. I knew it was hot. I didn't FOMO into a lot of the metaverse. Thank God. I built some positions and only a few small coins, and I let the rest of it just do what it does. So Hero on my radar. I'm DCAing about $4,000 into Hero. That's what I'm doing personally, right? I'll let it be known. 300 here, 300 there. I began my first buy recently, and yeah, so I haven't even really started to go hard into Hero yet. I waited so patiently. How did I have that patience? Honestly, I never had it before. I don't know where it came from. Again, I'd like to see some bounce up, but again, this is different than the other project I talked about. I really like this project. It's amazing. $50 super chat. Oh my God, from Birdman. Things from this is from the GA Bulldogs winning. But can you please tell me your thoughts about SOS? Thank you so much for the $49.99 for the G Bulldogs winning, man. Appreciate you, Birdman, for the $49.99. Let me look at my thoughts on SOS. $50 super chat. That's a big boy super chat. Much appreciated to you and yours for that. Thank you very, very much. All in on BTC, Austrius Coblius. Thank you, Zero Allegiance. This morning was not it today. Internet is paid, but it's just not working. Trying to be here while communicating with Optimum. So sorry to hear that. Ugh, I'll be back, boss. Walked into our party. Oh, it's a shame you have to work at work. I'm messing with you, man. I hate when I had to work at work. How dare I? You know, we're trying to come and hang out and socialize. We're not trying to do anything. That's why I need to be isolated from my regiment. Like, I need to be alone doing my thing, just grinding, you know. I start hanging out with people. I love people too much. I want to hang out. People are fun, you know. For me personally, I have a good time wherever I'm at. So look at this, Cadena. I started DCAing into this at 1040. I only started putting 300 to 400 bucks in. I've only done it once. Look, I talk about how the price always comes to the 200-day moving average. Are you seeing a pattern now? So if you see a brand new coin come out and it rips, let it rip, but you better start getting out. If you don't see a 200-day on the daily, you should get out, because the 200-day will appear and eventually they will come in touch. It's only a matter of time. So look, it's like this. You're trading, you think it's sweet. No 200-day moving average. This is something no one will teach you. You won't see this on any other channel. You really won't. Look how the 200-day moving average appears. Now you know. Once it appeared right there for a second, you were up here. Oh, they're going to move, and eventually it's going to have to come eat the price. Hero did the same thing and then went even lower. And there's we are now in the sweet spot. So here, Cadena. And then you could even say you're starting to form this bigger idea. See this? Maybe more of a downside for Cadena possibly before it pumps to the upside. And there's your next hardcore like support and resistance region there. Okay. So there's Cadena in a bit of a nutshell. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Cardano and what's expected this year. You know what? Cardano. Let's talk about Cardano a little bit here. I'm still in Cardano. I didn't sell a bag of it. I've been holding it since 2 cents at 8 cents. Just no reason for me to get rid of it. But 117, come on, Cardano. I can't believe you would drop from $3 and lose all that gain. Man, what a sad thing. Funny, Cardano right there, though. I can buy it on Binance Smart Chain. Cardano.org. Look at that. It's got a beep 20 address. That's pretty cool. So we can try. Whoa. Cardano. On Binance Smart Chain, Cardano token ADA. That's kind of crazy. You can buy Cardano on PancakeSwap now. Dude, that's awesome. See what I'm saying? Soon you're not going to, and I'm telling you right now, you don't need a centralized exchange. Like you don't need, all you need is a MetaMask wallet and Rubik, and you can buy anything you want for anything you have. I mean, Rubik is amazing. I'm going to keep toting Rubik and multi-chain assets. How to get to multi-chain swap protocols. Multi is the multi-chain swap protocol, which enables you to swap any one of 10,500 plus assets on and between 9 blockchains in one click. You won't find a better place to do your swapping, your swipping, your flipping, your gripping, whatever you got to do. I love it. I absolutely love getting down on Rubik. Rubik's amazing. Multi-chain swaps, 9 blockchains, trade 10,500 plus assets on Rubik. So Rubik is banging on them. I absolutely love it. It does its thing. Rubik, baby, Rubik. Yeah. So you'll buy anything you need really on Rubik. And if you can't buy it, you can find the pegged asset, which is the asset regardless. So I love Rubik. I like the chains it attaches to, and I like what it's doing. ZORT on my radar. Remember that. You might want to write it down. Signs of life here for VR. We look at VR. I wanted to form this flag. Look what it did in the flag. Let's look at the 7-minute for some market structure. Wow, the 7-minute wants to boom. So look at this. 7-minute formed the falling wedge. See this? And it broke out. In my mind, though, it's a bigger flag like this. See that? And I just keep working the flag until I find it. You get it? Keeps tweaking itself. Little by little. But this it's happening exactly as described, right? And the 15 minutes coming on down. When that hits my alert, baby. And you can even put this here in this flag on the 15 minutes, looking something like that. We keep projecting. That says we get to 54 for VR. So I like what I'm seeing for VR. And we're going to keep tracking it. And I got it on another screen waiting on call. Now, Cardano, market cap, $39 billion. I think it has that deal with Africa. Africa has the chance for blockchain to be the most economic moving chain in the world. Like, Africa can explode. It really can. So we can see Africa do some serious damage. Shout out to everyone here watching on the live. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I greatly appreciate it. There's about 450 people watching. I have this new program that can show me who's really watching. And it tells me there's more people watching. No, not. But there's more people watching than they show you. For whatever reason, when channels grow really fast, they tend to kind of really watch their views and stuff. And so I'm getting more views than they're giving me, but for some reason they're just like, I don't know. But eventually it's all going to play out. I'm not worried about it. So here, what do you expect for Cardano this year? Keep up with the good work from Germany. So I think Cardano could connect with, it has that deal. He's shaking hands with huge, like some of the leaders of Africa, Charles Hawkinson, and they've made some deals that Cardano will implement some of how their economy moves. And if that becomes the biggest, fastest moving economy in the world with blockchain, which the speculators have said that Africa can be an amazing, amazing investment. So when I invest in Cardano, I'm investing in the entire country of Africa exploding and becoming one of the forefront nations that really can grow. See, they haven't had the infrastructure built yet. So they're like an altcoin that hasn't exploded, right? So that's something I really want. So the top 3 altcoins on my radar, Hero. Okay, everyone wants to know, right? There's, you can see what I said in the description today. The top 3 altcoins to buy for 2022 that I believe are going to go up for massive gains that I am personally DCAing into. I believe Cadena is just foolish not to own some. Like with the amount of text going on, the amount of hype behind it, I believe Cadena is foolish not to own some. So Cadena on my radar, okay? Number 2 is Hero Coin. Hero Coin on my radar. Actually, let's make this an extraction. Let's extract this, everybody. To my team. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you like my content and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button and please leave a comment. Absolutely love reading the comments. Today, I want to talk about my top 3 coins that are going to do damage in 2022. I believe they're going to make millionaires, maybe billionaires. You never know. And remember, this little pullback here for Bitcoin, pullbacks, bear markets, these make billionaires. Bull runs, pumps make millionaires. You'd be like, wait, I'm confused. What do you mean? Well, when the market dumps, those are the prices that are the lowest. People that buy down there make the biggest gains. And so bear markets make billionaires. And that's what I'm saying. In bull markets, if you just jump in when the price is going up, yeah, you make a few million, but you won't make the big gains. So the big gains come for those who wait. The big gains come through those who stay in the market when the market is ripping. People are panic selling and things are ripping up people and panic selling and people are having a hard time. That is when you don't want to leave the market. That's when you want to keep going, keep persevering, right? Save your money, have yourself waiting, or I keep myself waiting for the perfect times. Again, that is the strategy of the rich and the wealthy, and you can follow them through their journeys, like Bill Miller, who just put half of his net worth into Bitcoin. Anyway, let's get into the top 3 coins that I want to talk about today that are going to do serious damage in 2022. MetaHero. I love MetaHero, sitting here at $547 million market cap. It was at $1 billion already. This thing was hot. It can get even hotter. Remember, it has a Binance Smart Chain address. It's doing damage. Get it on PancakeSwap in the decentralized world and on KuCoin. This thing is moving. I could see this thing do serious damage. MetaHero. So MetaHero, I am DCAing into and building myself a big position in MetaHero. So MetaHero is on my radar as the number 1 coin I am accumulating for 2022. Okay, the next coin that I am accumulating for 2022 is Kadena. It's a forefront coin, a little bigger, $1.5 million market cap. These are not tiny little gems, but they have huge room to grow because they can really take a big bite out of the market share of the entire industry. And if we keep getting more money and we get back to that $3 trillion for the entire market cap, Kadena can do some serious damage, sitting at $9.26. I've been DCAing in these areas, and I like Kadena. Do your research. Find out why it moves so fast. It basically solves the trilemma: scalability, speed, and security. And it does all of those 3 things in an amazing way. And that's why Kadena is starting to make waves. KDA, you might want to put it on your radar. All right. The third coin that I'm beginning to accumulate in these times that I believe could do some serious damage is ALU, Altura. Altura is taking a bit of a hit now, down at 11 cents, but it seems to have bottomed here no matter what the market does. Small market cap. This is a gem of gems that could do some serious, serious damage. I like Altura. I personally hold a large bag of Altura, so I will make that disclosed. I have invested in this, and I like this coin a lot. Do your own research. I find it is in the immersive NFT space. It can help NFTs become immersible, and it can actually be a bridge between the metaverse and your NFT, and I like what I hear when I hear that. So that's why Altura, to me, has sparked my interest. At a very small market cap and a good circulating supply, I can see this thing could do some serious damage. So Altura at 11.5 cents is my third coin that I'm accumulating, and I also hold a big old bag of for 2022. My one last kind of moonshot obvious bag is Cardano. It's in your face. It's obvious. Most people are going to bypass it. It gets talked out about a lot about like it's not fun, it's boring. But if Africa really moves forward, and which they've talked about as being the forefront economy that can really raise up with cryptocurrency and blockchain, Charles Hoskinson has his basically already made all these deals with Africa. And Cardano, really investing in Cardano could be like investing in a beginning country that's really getting started with a brand new innovative tech. So that's my bonus for you. Thank you so much for watching this. These are my top 3 coins to do serious damage in 2022. Thank you so much for watching. I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. to get you ready for the week ahead on Sunday nights again for Bitcoin's weekly candle close. I also tutor one-on-one, and I also do group tutoring and group sessions, and look at the link below for those. And I also have a trading group if you'd like to join it, where you can get all the knowledge in my head 24/7. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, cool. That's extraction for the team. Team, thank you so much for that. Thank you for everyone sitting through that. I appreciate that. But there's good knowledge in that too. Despite it being live, you can see boom, 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 right? And the thing is, I don't want to ruin the edits. I don't want them to have to edit a lot. So if I cannot make a mistake, we can roll that right on. VR holding 49,193 and doing damage. I like what I'm seeing for VR, man. Finally, when things get that tight, it's only a matter of time that they eventually start to move up to the upside. So VR, baby, VR. Let's get back into that chat. DX Hero, BBANK. What is BBANK? Shout out to Chocolate Salty, my dude. Zero Allegiance. Any suggestions for breakfast, please? Avocado toast, man. Just do the right thing. I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't eat breakfast until I don't usually eat until 1 or 2. Love my ORE, baby. Or last moonshot I got when I went to a cabin with my buddies. And when I got there, my buddies had their, what's the other window they having to greet me? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Super chats, BBANK, CPI, SOS. Would you rather put X amount in Bitcoin or spread equally among Sol, Luna, Theta, and KDA? I can't answer questions like that. Would you rather? I don't tell anyone what to do with your money. Like, I'll tell you what I'm doing and you can figure out what I'm into. But no, Seawar isn't finished, mate. I still hold a big old bag of Seawar and I believe in it. Eating tacos and learning about crypto, baby. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. Hope the boss was nice to you guys. Hope you got everything ready and scheduled for the day. We should get paramotors. Roddy, would you do paramotoring with me? You guys see these paramotors, man? I want a paramotor. I know my wife would be like, I'll do it small time. I'll just do it like 10, 12 feet above the ground, you know? But I want to start paramotoring. I think it's amazing. Let me show you where it is here. Let's show you paramotoring. Paramotor flying. It's insane. Right? And these people are up in the air flying the most affordable paramotor in the world. This paramotor costs thousands less than my other paramotors, and it's an American made. Comes with the best engine. Look at that. Now, if the engine dies, you just can fly. You can just float yourself back to space. Like, the thing about it is, once you're up, and you can get yourself back down. The thing is, if you get caught in a wind tunnel or a wind, like, if you don't know the weather too well, and you get caught in some crazy wind, why I gave up Howard paragliding. I'd like to watch this. He might have realized that at one point, like, there's a chance you could get really hurt. But I think it's amazing. Like, these people are going above the clouds, sitting by themselves in these little, this guy's really cool. Chucky Wright. Check out Chucky Wright. I want you to find him on YouTube. Amazing. I like to, talk about other YouTubers. Chucky Wright's doing damage out there, man. He's up there paramotoring his face off. It's pretty cool. So shout out to Chucky Wright. Thanks, brother. I know a guy, right? I also dream of falling. Oh, don't do that. If people dream of, that's scary. I never dream of falling. I love those. Safer than hang gliding. Larry Parmley. Shout out to Larry, man. How's it going, Larry? Wasn't expecting that. What happened to XT this AM? Your delivery is smooth as silk, brother. Just started watching you. I enjoy your vid. Shout out to Tim Miller. Thank you, brother. Start with unpowered paragliding and then get certified in power paramoting. Lots of guys get hurt when they start with power first. Fun sport. Been doing it for years. Oh, you got to get certified, huh? On my BH, so can't tag anyone. But no, I'm sending love to all y'all. Thank you so much. DYDX. We went over DYDX. Who knows a guy over here? A little funny. I like Bungie at least. Who's who? Who knows a guy? Who's who? My buddy who over here. He knows everybody. Did we get through all the super chats? SOS. We got some new ones that came in. Quant. BBANK. What is BBANK? Let's take a look at BBANK crypto. That was asked very early. BBANK. So 11:46. We're almost at the end of the stream, but we got so much more to do and so much more to talk about. Bitcoin pumping, doing damage, VR doing damage, and continuing to go to the upside. And we're going to keep you posted. As the market flips and we start to see more strain, we're definitely going to have more fun. And it's not going to stop. Phantom holding 250 and booming up to the upside. Phantom doing a little bit of damage right now. Like to see Phantom getting back into the game. Look at that. And honestly, Phantom just broke resistance there really, really nicely. Look at that. And look, shoulder, head, and the shoulder. That was an inverted head and shoulder. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder. Broke to the upside. Beautiful to see. I want to see Phantom get above this $250 region and blast off to space. So Phantom doing damage. The whole market kind of getting a little breath of fresh air here. MTV down in the dumps, though. MTV really didn't recover, sad to say. Dang you, MTV. I'm holding bags of Harmony 1, so I do have to look at it. So I definitely got to look at it. I'm holding bags of Harmony 1 right now. That's been my biggest bag the last few weeks. I traded through this nastiness. I usually, I'm getting better and better at trading through fear. I never would have opened up position in 1 years ago while Bitcoin was dumping. But I just trusted the technical analysis that I saw for 1, and I kept it doing. I kept just, I'm going to erase all this. This is insanity what I have here. Obviously, you can see it's the methods of a madman, but this is what I do, man. I'm always working here. It doesn't stop. There's always an addition or a touch on or something that we're doing, even as a group. It's not just me. Shout out to all my admins and everyone in the group kicking it. And look, shoulder, you can't make this stuff up, but you got to be able to notice it. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. And then it's coming back and testing the neckline. Double bottom, double top there. Let's see if that can kind of not dump on us, Let's take a look at the daily time frame for one. And you can see one is just in a cup and handle, and we've been talking about this. Made a beautiful higher low there, bounced off the support of the chop, right? Because you had resistance, you had some chop here. We bounced off the chop. That's what I meant by that. Then you can see the two shoulders held you down, 1, 2, 3, basically holding you down there at 22. Strong support really was the place to dive on in. Then here was the handle. If we break it up, we got rejected by the top trend line, the top line there at 37. Here's our handle. We decided to get busy, broke out of it, bounced off the 200-day moving average, right? The 50 crossed the 200 right there for a golden cross in the daily time frame. Ever since you've seen that, one has been continuously going to the upside, making a higher low. You're looking for a higher low here, which it seems to be making. Now we're going to kind of put it here in the daily, and you can see this is a bit of a flag here on the daily time frame. And we're getting ready for another move to the upside as the daily's resetting, but one's not giving it back. So when you see, this is an indication that you're in an uptrend. When the stochastics RSI start to oscillate, and they oscillate really well. So look, when they're normally oscillating, look, up and down. You're in chop. They're going up and down. You're hitting up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? But look, as you notice the oscillation and you continuously making higher highs, something's going on. So look, we got a low here. We oscillated down a higher. It looks like we're going to oscillate down for another higher low, and this is a good sign, right? This is also a bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder there that we looked at on the smaller time frame, and this is a cup and handle on the daily. Because that's a cup, I'm telling you right now, and that's a handle. And one is going to the, I got $10,000 in one around 22 cents. This thing is doing damage. I'm going to make myself about 20, 30K off this trade in a few months. Easy. I'll prove it to you. I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you the buy. I'll show you the sell. I'm in it to win it here. And yeah, up to 46 for one is my measured move here. That would be a nice 50% gain for one. So we're watching one very, very closely. It's on my radar. And yeah, I'm personally in the trade as well, and I will disclose that. So one, I like what I'm seeing here for one. And we've been talking about one. We haven't stopped going over it every other couple of days, right? So Taco Buffet going up. Look at this dude. He bought this for everybody. What a nice guy, man, at work. Nice group of people you have. Looks like a nice, oh man, look at the size of that taco, dude. I've never seen a taco that big. That's like, unless these are mini trays, that taco must be like this long. That's not a little taco. Wow, that's amazing. Shout out to Roddy Robinson for hooking his whole people up with the tacos, man. One of the nicest guys in the world, Roddy Robinson. Every single time, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So one, Harmony One's looking like it could do some serious damage. All right, and we've talked about this over and over again. Despite what the market did, Harmony just said, I'm going to keep going. Like, I don't really care. So things were bearish yesterday. Yesterday was a tough day. I'll be honest. Mondays are tough when they just rain hard on you. Just like, boom. Like a dump on Monday is just like, ah, come on, you know. But we get through it as a family. We get through it together. And I'm here every single day. So no matter what, we're going to push forward and we're going to make it. All right. I'm writing a book. I'm starting to write a book about finance. Just want to let that be known. It should be done within a few months. And let me know. So I'm writing a book about finance, kind of about my, you know, what I think about gold, Bitcoin, how everything moved together, how I see the whole world kind of merging. It's kind of like my ode to life and the financial sector. So yeah. Okay, so VR, still in the flag. And this is why you come to the channel. We'll keep you updated no matter what. And you can see how my projections play out. Okay. 7 minute wants to pump right now. Looks like VR may even get to 52, 53, even on the 7 minute. There's some action going on here for VR. I mean, I do so many things, man. People wonder why I typo. Look, I just wrote to my team. They're talking about extraction. I don't even have time to write this. Like, I wrote as much as I could, as fast as I could. Like, Yo, you work as hard as me. I'm telling you, I run a marketing team, right? I mean, they run it, but they have to ask me questions every day, have meetings. I run a graphics in like the YouTube team. Like I run my trading group, like, it's full time. That's why I work 6 to 18 hours a day, every day, because there's no other way. If you want to make it. I mean, these YouTubers work so hard that they push me to work that hard. I'm like, damn. That's why YouTube is scary, because people are like, all right, you don't want to work 9 to 5, then this is what the other human beings will do. So if you're not willing to do what they do, then you just can't be in the zone with them. It's just so crazy. This is hilarious. There was someone in there driving the car, I think. I think I saw a human hand. So funny. Okay, moving forward. Let me pop out that chat again. Let's see what's going on here. Join the Patreon peeps. Link is under the video now. How do you know how long the leg is for the cup and handle? I find the wick to the wick. So I go from this wick all the way to that wick. And that tells me where we're going to go. Very simple. Might even go a little higher here, see? There you go, buddy. Answered your question. Come to the live. Can you look at FHM Phantom? People like that thing, huh? Seemed to do good when the market was dumping yesterday. Super Chats, Quant, BBANK, CPI, SOS, and JSMY. Let's look at Quant. And I don't mean to skip Super Chats, everybody. I just have so much going on in my head. So much flying around every day. So Quant dumped on us. I put it in there and I did get stopped out, but that's why I have a stop. Most of my trades, if you got stopped out 7 out of 10 times, you're still profitable. Remember that you don't have to win every single trade. You just have to manage proper risk. Quant looks like that's it for it. Like it's kind of finding a bit of a bottom. I can't believe it dumped that hard. All the way from 400 all the way back to 168. Quant was doing damage. It was like the premier coin that was untouchable in a way. Like it didn't move a lot, and when it did, you figure it would hold most of his gains. This market's been tough on a lot of the coins. I'm telling you right now. There's a lot of panic selling going down, a lot of whale manipulation. So you got to be careful. Live for Chop, bringing the vibes. We will make it through this no matter what, but most people will get rocked and wrecked. I'm telling you, the lifers will be a minority. My group and us there'll be thousands of us hopefully, but we'll still be a minority to the rest of the world. Like, there'll be nothing like it anywhere else. I mean, CUDOS. We talked about CUDOS going up to the upside too as well. CUDOS has been on my radar. Look at it. I talked about it there in the cup and handle. I put a line there. I made it invert, CUDOS, banging on them. So if you'd followed my guidance for CUDOS, up 48% gains for CUDOS. So banging on them. So there's CUDOS. I'm going to start posting these back to an Excel sheet again, logging all our wins, because the wins are going to start coming in. I'm telling you right now. If this market can find its way to bottom somewhere at one point, I mean, we're going to be there to reap the benefits. We are going to be there to reap the benefits. And kudos to y'all, right? Funny. Kudos for the gains, baby. Kudos for the gains. So, I mean, we hit kudos. We hit one. We hit Rose. We hit Zelda Inu. We hit VR. So we've hit 5 wins in the last week. So don't tell us it's just a tiny win. They call him Sammy Cup and Handy. GOAT. Great live today. Shout out to Keeler TA, man. Thank you for the $19.90. Dude, $20 super chat. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you. Can you please take a look at Litecoin? Because you said please, there's a chance if we have some time towards the end. Let's take a look at JSMY. Phantom. What is this BBANK? What is BBANK? Block Bank, right? I like the name too already. I think we went over this one day and I liked it a lot. $5 million market cap, Block Bank. .ai. Everyone's even doing .io or .ai. That's the new thing. Block Bank, the future of banking. We're a one-stop solution that combines the power of decentralized and centralized technology and a simple and secure mobile and web application. Earn up to 30% yearly APY on your crypto, 20% APY on BBank, 10% on staked assets. Know your rewards. Buy crypto. Block Bank. One-stop solution that combines the power of decentralized and centralized technology in a simple, secure mobile web application. Block bank. Not bad. See if they can pick up some steam. Let's see how many chains they're on. They're on Binance Smart Chain. As long as they're not just the Ethereum mainnet. If they're not stuck on the Ethereum mainnet, I'm out. I'm telling you right now. I only deal with multi-chain. If you're not multi-chain, then you're not multifaceted. If you're not multifaceted, then you can't become progressive. You're not going to make a move. So if your team is thinking about coming out and you're not going to be multi-chain, you might as well sit at home and figure out how to become multi-chain before you come out. Because, in my humble opinion, pointless. You got to have at least 2 addresses on one other chain. Come on. Blockbank is bottom to the 0. Look at this. So, yeah. Let's see it on a bigger time frame, like 4 hour. Let's see what we got going on. So it came out, and it is just completely bottomed. But again, these projects came out when the market in May came in a huge pump, and then the market did even dub in May. A lot of these projects haven't recovered from the initial dump, like when Bitcoin first dumped. They're still down. Like it's kind of like Cake. When Cake was at that high and like it bottomed out. This thing could break on out. I don't know. Again, it's that whole falling knife scenario. I need to see it break above some support and resistance regions. I need to see it show me some signs of life. I like the project, but I don't know. You got to do your own research on that one too. It is what it is. But thanks for putting on our radar. We'll keep watching it. CUDOS. Starting to make a bit of a move. Can it be sustainable? Daily's a little overbought now, though. So watch out for that for CUDOS. Okay, we'll take a look at CPI. Oh, no, that's the CPI report. We went over that, right? Yeah. KuCoin. OpenDAO. SOS. Let's take a look at this thing. So it looks like I had some work on there. Thought it could break on out, but it continued down. And again, this is just like I talked about before. Bit of a triple bottom almost, though. Let's take a look here. You got your one bottom. You respected the trend line. You respected the resistance, but then you broke it again, for whatever reason. So SOS, it's at the bottom of its barrel. It needs to make a bit of a move. Again, you got to believe in this project. It's almost a descending triangle that could break to the downside. I don't know enough about this project. I'm not 100% into it. Again, it could break out any time. You could be like, oh no, it's a falling wedge. It needs to break out 60% of the time, and it probably will. If the market can move. Is this my trade of the day? Am I looking at it? No. And I need to see it break above some support and resistance, get above some moving average before I can take it seriously. So I've said that about a few coins today because that's my trading style. I have a style in which I'm very, very loyal to my style. Don't, or be loyal to your trading style. Don't break your trading style, because that will break you. Same thing. This is looking just like what we just looked at. This looks almost identical to the coin we just looked at. They're identical. I don't know if they're going to come back. Hopefully they do, right? But we got to see them break above certain regions first before we can really believe in that, right? Let's look at our baby Alchemy Pay. Had a pretty big move yesterday. Alchemy Pay, right? Wow, and it pumped all the way up to about $9, only to come back to 6 cents and kind of bottom out from where it started at. Alchemy Pay. So not much happening from Alchemy Pay. Still down hard from when it first came out. And we'll keep it on. We'll keep tracking Alchemy Pay. We'll keep tracking it. Okay. Let's get cracking. Yeah, what did one X say to the other? Super Chat, CPI, SOS, Jasm, Phantom. We got to look at Phantom on DEX Tools.io. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Can we get the likes up to 300? 11 more people. Just got to pop those likes up to 300. Be greatly appreciated. Get all the 500 people in here hitting that like button. Please hit the like button. If you're watching it on the comments on your phone, flip them away. Hit the like button. If you're in your car, pull over. It would be awesome. If you're listening, stop for 1 second. Look at the screen. Hit the like button if you're at home. If you're watching on your TV, please. Okay. Okay, coming right up. Super Jets, coming right up. Last call for alcohol. Yeah, right. Let's take a look at Phantom on Dex Tools. Thank you so much for an amazing show. What an amazing show today. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. 300 likes. Look how fast the like cut up to 300 when we asked. It was simple. Easily up to 300 likes. I very rarely see a live stream that has more likes than the views. It never happens. Tells me that I think something's going on with these. And there's really people here that they're just not showing up somehow. Like it's just not being. But again, all good, all gravy. I walk with the hands there by the grace of God go I, and I'm not stressing it. For we are moving forward at the speed of light. And Allah makes sure I get every single thing that I need. And I do not worry. God is there for me no matter what, man. God is there for me no matter what. I truly believe that. God, Allah, whatever you want to call it. Or that, what it is. Let's take a look at the Phantom Network. Let's go over to Phantom, FHM. Phantom Dial, right? Let's copy paste that address. And these are things you'll learn. $31 million market cap, $118, up 7% today, and bounce off the low at 107. And then we paste it up here into the contract address area where it will find Phantom for DI. And we can take a look at that chart and see what's going down for Phantom FHM. All right, a little bit of bot action. See these yellow things? That's bot action. Not too bad, but a little bit of bot action happening on this coin. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing for this coin. We talked about it possibly breaking up to the upside, right? Let's kind of adjust this. This is forming a nice pennant. That's a bull pennant. And bull pennants are very bullish, and they break to the upside. And we can take this measured move here. Clean up this edge. And yeah, I mean, this thing's looking nice. Phantom. I can see it going all the way up to like $240. So watch Phantom. This is on my radar now. Let me open this up. It's on my radar a bit here. Let's look at the indicators here. Let's do a MACD. Let's do an RSI. And let's do a Stoke, right? I love me those Stokes. So coming down here on the 15, that's fine. Let's take a look at it on the bigger time frame. 2 hour. Hey, what are you doing? You know, I haven't traded the 2 hour yet. Someone keeps telling me to try it. Let's try it out on Phantom. I'm going to post the 3 hour chart, the 2 hour chart. Let's see how it plays out. It says we're going to pump nicely to the upside. Have you ever see that? It doesn't show the stats. That happens when you just start trading. Let me show you. It's a trading view. Sorry, I made too many lines. It's a trading view glitch. That I don't know why they would even have it entered, but I guess it's cool. It's like it comes when you want it there. It's like only when you scroll on it, which is kind of nice. It does save the space on the chart. But so you want to do is you want to right click this thing. Funny, it's not letting me. I'm on a third-party piece of this. It's not letting me to right-click my settings here, which is weird. Normally it does, but what you want to do, you'll have a thing that says always show stats. You may have to hover on it like that, and then what I do is you just take a picture of it. And now I have it, you know. Yeah, watch Phantom, and I'll post the this link so you can get the contract address yourself. But it says it could pop pretty nicely, so. Okay, is there a cup and handle on the 4 hour on Phantom? There is. Nice job. Evan Hilarious. I'm loading up on Crow. Here was finally about the 200 MA on the 1 hour. There you go, Chrissy. There you go. The likes from all the people connected today, not only from the ones watching. Really? We didn't know that. Shout out to everyone on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. They call him Sammy Cuphead. Yet at the same, I'm telling you right now, though, people get more watches than likes on every channel. Like, usually you have more attentions. It's just whatever, man. It's all good. I watched a lot of YouTube for years. Not anymore, but for years. And I studied it, and I studied it, and I studied it. And my brain is, like, kind of, like, analytically insane. And I looked at the numbers up and down. Trust me, man. I'm a numbers guy. It's what I do for a living. Like, and look at VR popping on the 7-minute as suggested to the upside. On the way to the target here at 53. We track it. That's why we track what we do. That's what we do. We can teach you this stuff every single day here on the live. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles as we run out of here for the day. CryptoBubbles.net. Who's that? SHIB up 21,000%. 21 million%. That's insane, right? Gala up 29,000%. SAN up 10,000. This is in the last year. I mean, insanity, right? Let's take a look at the last hour. BTT up 14%. Cadena up 9%. Atom up 5%. Okay. Signs of life. How about the daily? Rose doing damage. Near, Protocol, Omi, Matic, XYM. Actually, let's take a look at Matic. And actually, I didn't get to look at the show today. Man, we got bombarded by the super chats. Total market cap back above $2 trillion. That's a big deal for me. That's huge. That's huge. We talked about levels that had a hold, and we held 1.9 trillion. And then we got above my next one at 1.96. Now we're coming for the 200-day moving average. See how price gets sucked up to the 200? We talked about that. We talked about that in depth. So total market cap looking healthy, and I'm telling you, the daily wants to move. All we needed was a spark here. The bigger time frames are waiting for a huge reversal to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few weeks things start to move hard and this market does take a turn for the better. It's been a crazy few months and the fear has been high. But again, Ethereum pushing back to 3,200, going back to that 4K, everything trying to get back up there. The dollar index, let's take a look at that. We showed that it was signs of life that it wanted to pump. It's still in this bull pennant. It's getting low on the daily. The daily does suggest it's going to pop, but like it's kind of weird. It looks like it's going to go up with Bitcoin because they're both low now. It's a really strange scenario. Maybe they couple for a while instead of decoupling. I can't figure it out. I think it comes from money printing because when they money print so much, they offset the ratios that are real in the markets. And so what happens is you see it's almost like when you feed a baby the like fake food. Like I don't know, man. I know that's not the best scenario, but. And look at this, man. We talked about this cup and handle going, and look, it did exactly what we talked about in the last 2 hours. I mean, we went over this. And there's the 1 hour moving to the upside. And you see when that 1 hour is ready to rock, boom, boom, boom. And I love trading the 1 hour when it's low. It is what it is. Shout out to all the lifers who saw this happen on the live stream. Again, we do damage on the live almost every single day. Who else trades Bitcoin more accurately than the crypto lifer? I don't know the person. You tell me, because I'm consistently nailing these places, and I can have proof of buying the bottom over and over again many times because I just buy into the fear. If you just buy into the fear over and over again, you're going to buy bottoms. If that's all you do, then eventually you're going to buy the bottom every time and you're going to become wealthy. Think about it. Just stay consistent in the game, do the same things over and over again, and you will not be defeated. It's a simple thing in life. If you just stay consistent, do the same thing over and over and over and over again, you cannot be defeated, you know. And we got a little inside data here. Tesla taking Dogecoin. We see it in the code here. On the Tesla website. We can see it in the code on the Tesla website. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. In the code on the Tesla website. I'm showing you exactly what I mean here. And this could mean a huge pump for Doge. He likes Doge, man, and there's this whole theory behind it. But look, if you go into the code here, Tesla website, you go back in here, and you look at the index on the script, right, on the building of the HTML, and you look, you can see crypto Dogecoin right there. What does that mean? I mean, that's a word they're going to put out on the building of the website. It's going to say Bitcoin, Dogecoin. Like, it's there in the building process of the website. So I'm just, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. So, are they going to take Dogecoin? speculative movements coming. Ideas.
I'm gonna step out. I'm asleep.
Where you going?
I don't have coffee.
Oh my God. Okay. My wife got addicted to coffee in the last few years. I've never seen her leave my house without me. She won't go anywhere without me, my wife. Bears are trapped now. The Bears are trapped now. Think about it. They trapped a lot of the Bears here. Heavy bear trap going on right now. I mean, as we go to 43K, I mean, that's a bear trap and a half. And we talked about this. This is with the resistance point here at 42,686. We don't miss it. We short it when it's right. We long it when it's right. We don't miss, baby. We don't miss. And look, Sammy, Cup and Hattie. We started the live stream talking about this, and it played out too. I love it, man. You can't say anything about our trading style. You just can't. You just can't, man. You just can't. Unreal. And it just blows my mind what consistency will do, like, in anything you do in life. On the live stream. Insanity. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. I hope we produce enough gains today on the live, man. Airbnb accepting cryptocurrency. We went over that. It's a big deal. Doge pumped 10% on the 1 hour earlier today. Potential flag. Yeah. I don't drink. I get nauseous from the cream, but then want more. That's a good marriage when you're best friends.
When you want anything?
No. I drink lemon water. I don't drink nonsense. Also in the script is MetaMask. You saw that? You nailed it, sir. I just bought ADA with Bitcoin pairing for the long term. Is this the correct time to buy? I will hold long term. I will never tell you when to buy or sell anything. That's a phishing comment. Who knows? You only know when the correct time to buy is. What's your life like? What's going on with you? Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. You want to know the levels for Phantom? Jump on into the Patreon and the paid trading group, and they'll hook you up as well as me. Shout out to all the lifers who came on in and gave me the support. Appreciate each and every one of you for the 320 likes. Everyone's still watching, and we're out for the day. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. When this 1 hour gets high and above this line, that's when this price is probably going to stop. About the 200-day moving average is highly likely we'll get a rejection at $43,000, right? And don't get too happy here. This could be trying to trap the longs now, as they already trapped the shorts. So be careful. And I'll track it every 5 hours for my lifers, and we'll keep it moving. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. We're going to go at it again like we do every single day. Thank you so much for the love, and I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys. Keep it positive. And remember, love thy neighbor. Have a great day.